Hello, hello. Good Wednesday morning. Pamela here with Passionate About Scrapbooking, your Stampin' Up demonstrator. Hope your Wednesday is going well. There's been a little chaos on the studio table already this morning with kittens, but I think I kind of have some things pulled together for today's story and sketch. Story and sketch is where I share a special moment, memory through photos, and a story. So I either use a sketch or kind of create a sketch. So that's what we'll be doing today. We'll be playing with brand new online exclusive products that went live today. So here you get a little glimpse of them, and I did share a little bit about them a week or so ago. But here we go. Let me find my flyers, share a little bit more detail about what is available starting today. Don't know that let me do one thing. See if I can find it. Oh, and I guess I do want to make sure that I'm live everywhere. Say hello if you're joining me. It just helps me. Let's see if I can print that real quick so I can share that with you. Really lots is going on today. So we have a little bit of housekeeping, I guess that's what you want to call it. Let's see, fit. I think that'll work. Okay, I'm going to print something else out. I have a couple of flyers here just so you can have a visual. I'm going to see if it actually prints or not. Okay, so this is our 24-25 annual catalog. And at 1 a.m. Central Time this morning, all these goodies went live. The July-August 2024 product release of the last of the exclusive Close to My Heart products went live. There are items that are already showing unavailable. Some of those items may be coming back. They may have more product coming in. I would have to look into that to be positive, but we have a huge flyer here with lots and lots of beautiful exclusive Close to My Heart products available. You can go to my website at passionateaboutscrapbooking.stampinup.net. It's right there. And look under Close to My Heart products to see what's available. So I'm going to set that aside and then also share with you that Stampin' Up released a ton of new online exclusives. So they're only available online, not in catalog or mini catalog form. So you can look under what's new, online exclusives. This is a collection of new products that I've shared a little bit about already. I was looking to see where my samples were. I thought I had them a minute ago, but I'm not sure if I do. I'm not sure what I did with them. So let me look back here real quick. Maybe I'll come across them. Anyways, I created this card right here a week or so ago. So I do have a YouTube video up where you can see how that came together. This is using the new season of green and gold. I think is what the suite is called. So on the back of this flyer, we've got, Season of Green and Gold Suite Collection, where you can purchase you can get all of these products. including the papers, in a complete collection for $153.25, or you can buy everything individually. There is a bundle available. You get 10% off of the stamp set plus the dies. And then same thing with this one down here. This is Greetings of the Season bundle. This is Golden Greenery bundle. And you can, of course, buy them individually or get 10% off the bundle. There's a new Very Vanilla Satin Ribbon. I'll pull some of these out if I can find them. So there's that beautiful ribbon that'll be so pretty on Christmas cards, especially. And then there's those pretty cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive backed berries. I've already gotten 2 sets of those because I knew they would go fast. And then the paper is gorgeous. So I've used it a little bit already to make cards. Let me open it up real quick for you, and I'll share so you can just see. If you haven't seen my live I did a week or so ago back, you can see some of the papers. There's gold foil on these papers. Even look at that, so pretty. So that's the front, that's the back. Front, you can see the gold foil. Look at that piece, so pretty. Hello, Cherise. Thank you for your order this morning. So excited for you. Good morning, Debbie. And then, let's see here. That's actually, let me go there. There's a pretty plaid. Tons of patterns, as you can tell. So there's that one again. I was going to see if I showed you all. I think I showed you all the patterns. Yep. So you get 2 of each sheet out of there. So lots to work with. You can make Christmas cards. You could make scrapbook pages. I will be using this on Make It Mondays over the next, I think, 4 weeks is my plan, to show you all kinds of different ways to use this paper collection, along with this one. Probably this is vellum. So it is called, let's see here, Graceful Greenery Vellum. I think there are 3 sheets from what I recall in here, but you get 2 of each. So let's look. So I've already played with it a little bit, but look at, so pretty. And some of the dies actually cut out the greenery. So out of one of the stamp sets. So there's that. There's a pretty textured, just white on white, or white on vellum. You hear the cats in the background. And then there's this pretty one. Very nice quality. I love this printed vellum. And that's not all, folks. So much goodness. So there's lots of Christmas in July products. There are some autumn, fall products. Get that out of the way. And then there's also Halloween. I didn't get any of the Halloween yet, so I don't have that to show you. Not sure if I have, I don't have a flyer. I'll just have to go to my website to check all that out. This one is called Gold Mercury Vellum. Gold Mercury Vellum. Let me see if I can get into it. Shh. So the kittens, at least 2 of them, were hanging out on my table while I was trying to get ready. That made it a little difficult. And then as I was trying to cut dies, they were trying to play, snag them away, play with them. And then, so I think they're all like going to lay down. I think they're worn out from all the charades this morning. All right, so this is like a gold foil on vellum. So get 2 sheets. There's kind of a paint splatter. It's kind of a stucco textured pattern. And then you have what's here. Ooh. So just kind of a little more detailed, and it gets a little bit more subtle right there. This one you can really feel it's got a lot of texture on it. Like it's heavy. It's interesting. Very interesting. Like it. So these will be real pretty for like fall, but also Christmas. But I'm thinking using this with some of the new fall. There's a stamp set, an embossing folder, and a die. So like the 3D embossing die set is really awesome. And let me look at, I meant to grab, do that real quick, the stamp sets, just to give you a peek at what's available. That one, give me 1 second. Having to look at the names of them. Okay, I think this is all of it. So of course we've got this iconic imagery. That's what I'm going to use today. Then we have this gorgeous stamp set. It's got awesome dies with it, just so you can get a better visual of it. All these dies come in this collection. That's what cuts out that vellum paper that I showed you. And then this one goes along with that. Greetings of the season. And I love these dies, the tag dies that you can get with that. And then there's also an everyday greetings that coordinates with that as well. Same font style. This is more seasonal, and this is everyday. So I don't think that was, I think that was, yeah, just the stamp set, since it coordinated with the dies. And then I don't even have the stamps in here, right? Well, all the stamps in here because they're still on my Misty, but there's a embossing folder that, and this nests inside, the die nests inside there, so it'll emboss and like dry emboss and cut at the same time. So I'll be teaching about how that works this month as well. And let's see here. This is the one I'll be using today. The Iconic Celebrations. These are 6x6 papers. So you can see all the different patterns that you get front and back. The stamp set with the dies along with the pecan pie and clear ribboned. There's a, looks like a little ribbon. There's a design up in there. I don't know if you can see it. Adhesive back dots. And then this pretty white frayed grosgrain ribbon. So be sure to go check out my website for all the online exclusives that are available today. And then there are the cards that I created, and they're around here somewhere. I don't even know where they're at right now. But here's my July host code right here. There is a link on my Facebook page that I just shared this morning. I'll share a link here later when I fix the description. I ran out of time, so I'm just going to set that aside. And y'all can enjoy the mama cat calling her babies. I don't know what she's doing right now, getting onto them or what. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know if you can see, I think there's little kitty prints on my sample. And I think that's makeup because I stepped in one of my makeup things. I hope they didn't get on anything else. That's what I'm trying to look at. So anyhow, I'm going to have to be more careful with what I have out on my counter for right now until I can train them to stay off my desk. So I created this a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it's a fun fold card. I've got a little adhesive on there just to keep it closed, but it works like that. So fun. I learned this was a mystery stamping project. So I'm going to do something similar with these colors and stamps, the same products that are in this card, to create my page today. So I have some things pre-cut. Tried to get some of the images, some of the dies in here already cut. So I might use that for my title, just like that. Make it simple. We'll see if we use any of these little pieces. So I cut extra. Let me pull out the ones that I'm pretty confident I'll use. And I may have to cut a few more because the kittens were driving me crazy as I was trying to do them. Let's see here, maybe. So we've got, these are like the hollyberry leaves right here. You can see them right here. And then we've got some trees. Let me get the berry part. It's part of the berries. Might have one extra. Oh, and we also have, what's more of like a leaf. I was thinking maybe it was a hollyberry, but so I probably won't use that today. And then I'll cut more of anything if I think I need it. You might use some stars, but I'm not sure. All right, so I'm going to set that stuff right over here. Well, maybe. Okay, so here's a photo of Bevan and I. This was from this past Christmas Eve, and I'm documenting what I wanted to document was this would be our last Christmas together as her being under 18, I guess you would say that. You know, so her dad and I divorced back in 2015. Definitely, I will do that, Charisse. I'll share the PDF. I'll have to find it first, but as I'm sharing, I'll kind of scroll through and see if I can locate what I've done with it. Actually, I know what I'll do. So anyhow, so her dad and I divorced back in 2015, so we share custody, and she goes to his place one Christmas one year and then to mine the next year. So we alternate years. So she'll turn 17 in August 2nd of this year. She'll be a senior, and this past Christmas she was with us here. So technically she won't be here again unless she decides to come on her own, and that'll be up to her after she turns 18 in 2025. So the custody agreement will be over when she turns 18. So I was just going to document about, because this, I guess, was a fairly special Christmas, since it would be our for sure last one. And then she will decide where she goes and how she works that as she moves into adulthood. So we'll see. But that's going to be my photo and my story today. So there's online exclusives. Give me a second, Charisse, and I will see if I can find that happening now. I'm starting to get familiar with the back office finally. So there we go. There's a digital brochure. I think I'll be able to just share the link and you'll be able to see it. So let me copy that and I'll paste it down in here for you, or for anyone that wants to check it out. I'm going to put close to my heart, July through August. These are just the products. Kind of like our 2-month catalog we were having. Product release PDF. Paste. Okay, that should hopefully give you a link to it. See if you can click on it. and it'll take a minute, I think, to populate. So it should be coming. I don't know if that'll, let's see what that, no, I don't even know where my screen is anymore. Give me a second. There we go. So I don't know if it, I see it posted so far on YouTube. There we go. I see Facebook now. Okay. So I hope that helps you out. All right. And so I'm going to set that photo aside for now. I'm getting to where I really like to do the border around here. So I have these 3 pattern papers that I'm kind of liking. I don't know that I want to use. I'm trying also to decide or figure out, I think it's that. It's out of the Regal cardstock pack. I ordered each one of the 12 by 12 combo packs from Stampin' Up. So I'd have a little bit of cardstock of each one. This was Cherry Cobbler. So I think this might be Cherry Cobbler. I'm not 100% sure. Cherry Cobbler, there's that one. Give me a second. I think we're doing Mossy Meadow, so that looks right. Okay, so I'm going to need those 2 colors. And that may be it for right now. Set that aside. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't even think I have to check. I'm pretty sure that's the Cherry Cobbler. So that color is in that plaid right there, which I'm really liking. So I think I'm going to use a combination of these right here, a little bit more than what I used on this card, but that is kind of my plan. And not necessarily to use the pecan pie. That's what this color is on the background. Let me grab a Mossy Meadow. Uh-oh, I've got kittens coming again. Oh, good grief. I may have to go lock them in the pantry for a little while. So Noelle will probably, yeah, there's 2 of them that have jumped up here. So we'll see what happens. Chaos. I'm trying to get my paper trimmer so I can get this going. Wish y'all could see them. Well, you probably will in a minute. You'll probably see them all up in here. I'm going to hide these over here so that they don't get into the, here they come. We've got Petunia and Pepper. Really? Really? Okay. It's nap time. Don't y'all know that? Okay, so we're going to stamp on, yeah, I'm kind of afraid that they're going to mess up I'm going to move my keyboard, maybe, and even my mouse. Don't think I have to have them plugged in. I think they're Wi-Fi, so we'll see. I'm going to kind of keep those in a safe place for the moment, I think. Okay, yeah, they still work. I'm going to put them over here in a little bit different place, though. So maybe they don't step on them and destroy my live. Of course, I got to have it someplace I can get a hold of it. Let's see here. Okay. So let me know if you're still here. I think we're good. Okay, let's get going. All right. I think I'm going to gut this out. 1 inch all the way around. Okay, I think they're off the counter. Mama's running around trying to figure out what they're doing. I think they're getting in trouble. She's disciplining her babies. All right, so I like to do a 1-inch border, get this out, and so I can use the cardstock. I can use that for mats and so forth. So I have that one. I'm wondering if I want to do, see how big so my big 4x6, I decided to do a 4x6 this time just to take up more space. So I think I'm going to cut this down to, so it's 8.5. And if I do the 1/4 inch all the way around, I don't know if I'll gut this one though. So it was 11, so 10.5. So that'll give me like a double mat. Okay. Then I gotta have some white in here. I'll set that over there so you can kind of see what's going on. So this would be, if that was at 8, and then I just want, I think I'm gonna do it at 7 3/4. See how that works. 3/4, and it was 10.5, so just a 1/4 inch smaller. Haven't quite decided how I want to do my cardstock or my pattern paper. All right, so I like that right there. Okay, so let's make that as our base. Now, I can cut that out, which I think I'm going to, just to give me a little bit of, so it's, stop at about 9.5. Can come back at 1. Stop at 7. Stop at 9.5. And I could have done just a 1/2 inch if I wanted to, but so that ends up giving you 8.5 by almost 5.5. So this could be a card base actually. I think it was more at 6 than, okay, we'll have to pull that back out for the pattern paper, but we can go ahead and build this up. All right, kittens are moved away. See, is there a PDF for the Stampin' Up? There is not for the Stampin' Up exclusives. Just, I mean, I've got those 2 that I showed, but it doesn't show all the products. So you just have to go to the website to look at those, and look under online exclusives and you'll see all the new products. So I can share those here in a little bit. Just those 2 PDFs that they created. All right. So I'm going to keep this pretty clean and simple, I think. So I'm just putting adhesive along the back. I don't know what I did with this cardstock. Got it stuck to something, I think. That's the back of it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, right now I'm just going to center it on to this pecan pie. Okay, and then same thing, take the pecan pie and put it on the mossy meadow. Don't need any adhesive in the middle since we gutted everything. So you have 1/8 of an inch pecan pie and 1/4 of an inch mossy meadow. All right, so there's our base right there. Now we've got the photo. Let's see how we want to do that. And I've also I had to take my contacts out earlier. So I've got my bifocals in. Okay, we're going to have a title somewhere that has celebrate on it. I was going to look at celebrate. I think that's what I did on the inside. Celebrate the season. So I could do that same thing on this page using this. So that could come down there somewhere. Could also do let's celebrate, but then that's like doing, I think that's too much. That way I can bring my title kind of down like that. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at so far. So if you look at this stamp set, you can see that like celebrate and grateful will go with just about anything. So celebrate can be for Christmas, celebrate the season. It could be for birthdays. There are some pattern papers that are birthday themed. Then you've got fall, winter. There's some confetti. And then you have hearts even for if you wanted to do Valentine's Day. So, but the hearts can just be thrown in there and about for whatever season as well. So let's do a little bit of stamping. I don't need that one because I've got these over here. So I'm going to get some stamping done and then we'll come back in with paper to see how I want to use the pattern papers, which I've got right there. Okay. But let's get our stamping done. So you'll see that cherry cobbler that I used in a previous sample, it does stain your stamps, but no need to worry because I'm going to bring in that, I don't want to forget to bring in maybe a little bit of that cardstock as well. I'm not sure. Maybe as a mat or something. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. So it does, like I said, it does stain a little bit. Let's see, I think this will work. Give me a second. So cherry cobbler ink. Of course, all my Stampin' Up pads are like brand new, so they're all nice and juicy. Just center that on there. May have gotten it a little high, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, got a little right there. Give me 1 second. I didn't get, so I got a little bit on my fingers. Got to be careful. I got to get my sponge wet. All right, so clean my, while I'm on here, it's what I love about these glass mats. Oh, and that is something too that's available to customers right now. I have not even used mine yet or opened it. Let me see if I can get it out of here. Let me show you real quick. I'm thinking about it. So there is a glass mat available as well from Stampin' Up. This is, it's probably about 16, let's see if I can figure it out. It's about 17 inches long and 14 inches wide, so it's a little bit smaller than the one I have right here. But it'll fit a 12 by 12 scrapbook page on it because the square is 13 by 13. And I just haven't taken the time to open it up and use it yet because I'm enjoying this big mat, so we'll see. But that is available as an online exclusive product as of today as well. Okay, I'm going to move that. Let me clean. Make sure I've got that clean good. And then get some smaller. Oh, I'm glad they just, I guess, got a text about Kyle's medicine. I think he's going to go stay with his grandparents in the Houston area for the rest of the summer. And so he's leaving on Saturday, I think, so I got to get medication ready. I got some adhesive on there. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can get it off. All right, so we've got a couple of these other items. Let's do the, is that how I did it with the season? Try to get this on here so y'all can kind of see. All right, so got that. Now let's do, because we'll do celebrate the season. I think that'll be good. Let me look at, let's celebrate the season. You can do that. I think I'm just going to do, I do have the mini, so I guess that one you could do let's. You could do it in green. Let's celebrate the season. Maybe I'm going to do that. Okay. So let's put this away. I think I got more on my finger. Let's celebrate the season. That'll make a nice title. And I think it'll work fine if you do it in an opposite color. Noelle, you can be quiet. Kittens have been getting in the trash can and in the pantry. That's kind of where I've had them since they were born, is in the pantry. We have a fairly large pantry, and we moved the big cat tree in there. Noelle hardly ever used it, but the kittens have used it a ton. So now they're climbing into the trash can and just getting into everything. And it's time to get rid of a couple of them. I am planning to keep Pumpkin because he's seems to be an awesome kitten. Hoping he'll be an awesome cat. Okay, let's celebrate the season. I think that's gonna be great. Then I hope that's not too much white, but it's gonna have to do. And then I think if I do some of these all up around here to kind of divide it up, I think it'll work great. And I might have to cut another, I don't know if we'll see. Let's just stamp it out and see what happens. Okay, so we want, I think in this collection, let me look at it real quick. There's also Old Olive that can be used possibly. I can't remember if I used two different colors or not, or if I just stamped off. So we're gonna get a little bit of scrap paper. I just actually happen to have some handy, and we'll do, put that back where it goes. Now let's do, so there's 2-step stamping in here because we have the tree. So if I were to do it in Old Olive first, and then I could do, see what that looks like. Mossy Meadow. I think that may be what I did previously. See what it stands. But you could do it in one color if you only had the one green. All right, so let's take this and we'll do these 2 trees. In Old Olive. See if I got that on there good. Pretty good. So I'm going back to my close to my heart, doing it the dies first and then stamping. It's okay. And then we'll go into Mossy Meadow to do the overlay. Just to add the depth and dimension with that darker color. I'm going to put this right here and just use it. This chamois was, gosh, 6 by 8 maybe. It was big. Anyhow, I cut it up into pieces, and it actually came with the Stampin' Up! Glass mat. So you get that, and not sure where, oops, I hope that didn't mess anything up. I think I can put my keyboard maybe back where it goes for the moment. Kittens are occupied with Mama, I think. All right, so got those done. Now I need to get, so these are also like 2-step. So I can just do the exact same thing. Old Olive. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Okay. All right, so how's everyone else doing? I'm going to scroll back up. I don't know if I missed. I saw Debbie and Cherie. Say hello if you're joining me. Would love to know what you're most excited about with the new product releases. So much goodness right now. Goodness. Noelle, our mama's, she's just being loud today, talking to her babies. Probably telling them to get in there and lay down and be quiet. All right, so that's pretty. That would be pretty, just like it is. It's kind of cool looking. But let's go over top of it with. That's where you got to try to line up the stem, and that was actually perfect. Doesn't happen very often. So let's see. Take my time. Okay. So Old Olive first and then Mossy Meadow. So if you need to use your Misty to do that, to get it lined up, definitely do that. And then we have a couple of, I need to get my tweezers because these pieces are getting so tiny. I can put these away for the moment. I just want to make sure when you close those up that they're sealed up good. And I can go back into the Cherry Cobbler. Now this is 2-step stamping 2. I'll get that one on there as well. So that'll just go with that. So I'm going to stamp off. I'm not sure what the terminology is with Stampin' Up, but I know it's actually, you know, when you stamp off and then, so we called it second generation. So you would stamp it and then you would come in and I'm kind of trying to see if I can, I think it's like that. Okay, so you just get a lighter version. Can y'all hear everything in the background going on? I finally gave up using my lapel mic for now because I was hearing static and then it was not working sometimes. So, all right, let's see here. Okay, so there's the solid image, and then we have the outline image. So now I can do that in full strength. First generation is what we would have called it. And you just have to make sure you have it lined up the right direction. There's one full berry up in the front, so it's a little bit bigger. All right, that'll work. Okay, so I want to make sure I get everything clean, including my fingers, maybe my nails. Make sure I don't have any excess color anywhere. All right, so there are all my pieces. That may be all I need. I think. Guess I didn't get that put away. There are some cute little dies here that cut like little stars. So many, I guess 8 stars, 5 hearts. Look how tiny those are. So you could use those as embellishments or even like in a shaker to make a shaker card. Here come the kittens again. They're attacking. Oh. Okay, 1 second. Let me take my... Sorry, I'm just trying to find a safe place to put my keyboard so they don't step on it. And hope it doesn't mess up my live. Where am I at? Right there. Okay, I think that's good if they step on that. Okay. So let's bring on all our elements. Hi guys, here comes Pumpkin. Hey. Okay, so I've got to put these in a safe place. I'm going to stick these in here for the moment. So Pumpkin's the one that I want to keep. He's sweet. Oh, a little crazy. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'll have to put him down in the ground, but he's so sweet. I don't know if you could see him. Say hello. Say hello. Now go play somewhere else. I don't know why they think this is the best place to play. All right. So let's see. I do have to bring this out just a little bit to figure out where. I think. So normally you have, I mean, it doesn't really matter since it's a 1-page, 8.5 by 11. I do want to show the Christmas tree though. So instead of doing it over here, I think I could also do it down here. I might do that because she's wearing her work shirt. So maybe I'll just cover it up, that right there. Then we can do let's celebrate the season that way. So how do I want to use my paper? That's what I've got to figure out real quick. So let's kind of see what we can't really turn. I mean, you could turn it that way. Kind of thinking triangles a little bit. Also like There's all kinds of fun things that you can do with your pattern paper. I could just do a border down here, and then that'll give me, I might do that, because that would give me room to journal. So make and do like half and half. And then with a, okay, I think I'm figuring it out. Let's see what we've got on the back. I think I just want a little sliver of that cherry cobbler. Don't know that I'm really, well, I may have to go with this piece since we've got the Christmas trees. This might be too much going on, and I didn't even check, but I'm thinking maybe, let me find my, just so we will know, this might actually cut out. Oh my goodness, I think it might. You could actually cut these out, I think, with the die. Okay. I love that feature with Stampin' Up that they do that. So I'll test it out later to see if it actually works. Okay. So let me kind of look and see what sizing we need. I'm kind of thinking I want to do some pattern. Let me move it over this way a little bit. And it might be better to have that at the bottom since that's heavier. Okay, let's see here. And I'm thinking a sliver of like 1/4 inch of that cherry cobbler to divide across. That would go on top. I think that's going to work perfect. And I can go across here and it'll come out right here. So it'll just show a little bit of, and I could go, we'll see. I don't know if I want to go across Santa's face with that or not, but let me cut a 1/4 inch piece of this. We'll just do it right here. This is 12 by 12. That's the only way you can get the 12 by 12 Stampin' Up colors is 12 by 12 paper only comes in the combo packs. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Okay, so I'm thinking like this, possibly. So that'll divide it up. That'll give me, I can do some embellishments, but then I'll have some white I can journal on, and that'll keep it pretty simple. I think I do want to try to incorporate some ribbon if possible. So let's see what that measurement is. I think I'm going to go right up to the white. Don't think I'm going to leave any border. Not sure yet. I need it to be about 3 inches. 1, 2, 3, I think. So we can cut these right in half. Let's do that. So I'll have this piece. There's no really rhyme or reason on the patterns in the back, so that's just kind of what I'm looking at. Okay, so we have those 2 pieces. I need to figure out, yeah, what was my measurement for this? It was 7 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this down to that. Okay, and we'll see if we need any more cherry cobbler here in a minute. So do I want, I think I want more of this showing. And I'll just position my picture where that'll go across right there really good. Okay, so I can cut off a little bit of this. Let me measure that and see, because I don't really want to layer it over top of it. So I need to trim it at about 4, I could do it at 4 inches, I think, and maybe 4 1/8. I think I'll go right up to the white. Could have been a little bit more, but I'm covering that up with that, so 4 1/4 probably. I'm gonna get that out of the way before I mess papers up. I've been kind of flying by the seat of my pants on the 8.5 by 11 sketches. And what I want to do is create a PDF of them, since I'm not really following usually someone's PDF. And then I can offer that as a freebie. All right, so I'm kind of thinking like right in here. That's kind of what, let me see. I think I kind of like that. And then this can be journaling down, my journaling spot here, and we'll do most of our embellishments up in there. So I think we're good. So let's get this glued down. I think I'll pop up my photo and title. I'm going to put it right there. Second. Get it all the way to the edge. Okay, I think that's straight. So we're kind of creating a grid. So let me do, I'm going to grab my big roll of foam tape since it's a photo. And I want to get quite a bit on there. On those smaller pieces, the Stampin' Dimensionals are great. Just checking on the cat. I don't know what's going on. Okay. There we go. I think that's going to work. Man, they're just psycho cats this morning. All right, so here is, we're going to, I think, put it down about right there. And then I just need some dimensionals right in here. I think that'll work. Oh well. I'll cover that up probably. Okay, so I want it right there. Just wanted that piece to be centered right there. Okay, so we've got celebrate. Now let's find our other pieces. Can pull out. We could even, we'll see. Celebrate the season. I'm not sure. I may just keep it all kind of separate. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet. Let me grab all my stamped pieces. And then let me look and see. Also, ribbon wise, am I going to be able to do anything with the ribbon? Don't know if I need to. Let me kind of look and see. Something I just had a thought of are, so we've got, I wonder if I want to do anything hiding, poking out from around there. It would have been neat to have some up here underneath, of course. Where's that other, this pattern paper? I don't know that I need it. I'm just kind of thinking, like tag wise, would you want something, some more of this around somewhere poking out? Possibly. What's that other? You could cut that out. Let me kind of look and see what it looks like. Just trying to add a little bit of extra over here. All right, so looking at this, I know I want probably a little bit of seeing where I want to position this. These little pieces are so tiny. Okay. I feel like that's like too much white on white. I need to separate it a little bit probably. Still thinking ribbon wise how I might want to. Just gonna lay these out a little bit and see what I got going on here. I might bring it all the way up here. Okay, starting to like that. Let's see here, I'm not sure where I want this. Let's celebrate. I don't even have to have the season actually. Could just do let's celebrate. That might be nice, just popped up right about there. Make a little cluster there. And then up here. I don't really have a triangle going on, but I think that'll work. Don't want to cover all that up. Okay, I'm going to keep it simple. Here we go. We have another visitor. Our pumpkin's visiting again. Okay, I'm going to just move you right off the table. Okay, so let's do this for now. I'm going to, looking to see what I got. I'm going to cut and use like half pieces right there. I want it to overlap a little bit, so I'm going to put these on the top portion. Just a second, I just got a text from my mother-in-law saying she was headed my way for what? No. I'm doing a live. Oh my gosh. I don't know what she's doing. Just a second. Like she just decided to make plans without asking me what I was doing today. Good grief. Sorry. I'm not one of those people that is very good at surprise visits. All right, let's see how I want to do this. Let's see. Yeah, they just live like an hour, a mile away. So she, I guess, posted at 10 something, sharing with her what a difficult day I had Monday with my stepson, and so I'll touch base with her. I think she got my message. Maybe she'll wait. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I like that. So let's go with it. I'm gonna put some. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more of just. I did get some mini 3D, mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Not sure I wanted it down that far. That's not where I wanted it. But I haven't dug them out or opened them yet. So there, we can do it up here. Y'all, I'm really about to lose my mind. All right, so let's see here. Now, this is supposed to be my stress-free time. Creating. It's like all the outside chaos is getting to me. All All right, I'm gonna, yeah, I guess I can go ahead and put that on there. I think it'll be safe because I need to pop that up a little bit. Anyone can relate to that? Just wanting to escape into your crafting. That's kind of where I'm at right now this week. Don't know if y'all saw my post on my personal profile, but I did a reel. The makeup company that I've been a part of for now 2.5 years, I think, just announced that they were eliminating the team building portion of the company, which is how I make a good portion of my income. So it's been a stressful week. So I'm like really just kind of getting into my crafting right now. So nope, I don't have those on yet. So I'm going to glue that straight down right there. So between teenage boy and ow kittens and direct sales companies going out of business or changing things. It's been a bit stressful. Got kittens under my seat and on my legs, and yeah, so it's time to get rid of the two little black ones. I have a little tuxedo female, I think that's what they called her. She has a little white chest, and then Pepper is all black. And they're sweeties, but 3 of them all at once, oh my goodness. It's been a little chaotic. The last couple of lives I've done, they've been busy in the morning and then they've calmed down and gone and taken naps, but they're not doing that tonight or this morning. Okay, so I think I'll go like right in here. Ow! They're attacking my legs. Okay, I think that. Trying to see my live. There we go. Okay, and then where do I want? I did get that one down. That one is kind of sticking funny. I don't know why. It's leaning. Do I want it? I think I will just have it kind of poking out like that. And I've still got some embellishments to do. I'll have to come back with the journaling. Actually, I need it on the top. This has got a little cut kind of funny. So I think I'd planned to, there he is again. You little stinker. What are you doing? I'm just checking things out. Okay, I just set that on there because I had some glue. So I kind of took the glue off. I'm going to do it over here in the corner. So I'm going to wrap this up here pretty quick and tuck it up under there just a little bit. All right, I think I like that. He found himself something over there to entertain himself with for a minute. And then let's bring in some of these pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive backed dots. I might do a lot of journaling is what I might end up doing. Kind of like I did with my page on Monday. All right, so let's use my take your pick tool. I finally have remembered, and maybe not. There we go. Okay, there's adding a little bit. Let's see here. Oops. Yeah, these are all. So these are pecan pie. I'll put it like right here. These are stuck on here pretty good. Let's see here. So a little bit of bling always adds a wonderful touch. Like that. So this page is really turning out to be pretty super simple, which is fine. I'm going to do a little bit of, and I think I will do something similar and just really do some major journaling on here. I'll probably draw the lines again like I did on Monday. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Let's see here. If I figure out, I get inspired with anything else, I will add to it, but I'm going to keep it simple since outside influences are stressing me out a little bit. Let's celebrate. Yeah, I didn't really need to end up using this, I don't think. I mean, I could put that down there. Maybe that might be cool. We'll see. I might come back and do something. I can't even find my ribbon right now. There it is. Trying to hide things from the kittens. I wanted to try to use this, but I don't really know that I have a place to let it. I might find a place to poke it out or something. And I haven't attempted it yet, but you could even color this with your Stampin' blends. So that's something I'm going to have to try. All right. I'm going to call it done for now. I'll share the finished project on my Facebook page and YouTube community in a little while. So I thank you for joining me today. Again, sorry about all the chaos. It's just like crazy around here right now. Don't know what's going on. So y'all have a blessed day, and I'll chit chat with y'all soon. Bye.